Woo! Alright everyone, I am back. Looks like Vivi decided to abandon his post, so goodbye pet cam for now. Alright, we are on chapter 7, so Problem Sleuth is on a spiritual journey. He is now in the body of the hysterical dame, from what I could tell. I don't know if that's exactly what's going on, but that's where we are now. You are a hysterical dame. You are trapped in your apartment. You are about to go into a fit of hysterics. You could really use a strapping fella to come help you out. HD, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. You already got arms, sugar... sugar boobs. Yeah. This is not off to a great start here with the writing. HD, hurl a teddy bear at door to break it down. You are quite positive there's never been a teddy bear in your apartment and never will be. Frankly, the notion strikes you as silly and childish. Oh my gosh, the bear became a knife. Is that the thing here now? Like, instead of keys and guns, we got bears and knives, or like stuffed animals and sharp objects on a more broad scale. Knife! Yes. HD, hurl pillow at door to break it down. It didn't work. The exertion has increased your hysteria gauge. Oh, great. Great, the hysteria gauge is a thing. That's wonderful. Everything is wonderful. HD, check drawer for strapping fellas. It's absurd to think there will be any strapping fellas in here. That means there's gonna be strapping fellas in there. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's absurd to think there will be any strapping fellas in here, but on a day as strange as this one, who knows? The drawer is locked. You shut the wardrobe. You're not sure what it was doing wide open like that. HD, search room for business card of hard-boiled detective. Looking for a hard fella to sleuth your problem? Things getting too hot to handle? Need a tough stud to sort it all out. 1-800-HOT-STUD. Why, it just so happens there is one in your handbag. Wonderful. Next. Unfortunately, it seems your phone is missing a variety of phone parts. You can't make the call. Oh no, this is just like the first chapter of Problem Sleuth. We're back at the beginning, everyone. This is the second time this stream we've gone back to the beginning of Problem Sleuth in one form or another. Oh, Nema, poor kitten. It's because someone closed the door. Oh my gosh, so like, invariably when I go use the bathroom, often what'll happen is like, I'll close the door, and while I'm in there, Vivi will like be on the other side of the door, and he'll be like, meow, meow, and then he'll like start pawing at the door incessantly, like paw, 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 and he's just like, really just wants to come join me. It's pathetic. Anyway, oh hi Harpe DM, I just saw that you mentioned my name, so hello, happy Saturday, good to see you. That's your kitty summed up, Nema. That's fabulous. Oh, goodness. Yes, Recursive. We've reached Act 5, Act 1 of Problem Sleuth. Let's see. Alright, HD. Scream into pillow to lower hysteria meter. It seems to help a little. Screaming into your pillow does help sometimes. Search room for missing phone parts. They are nowhere to be found in the room. Facing east, you see your large bedroom window, of course providing its view of the breathtaking urban mural across the street. On the small table is a locked music box, the key for which you have misplaced. Wonderful, of course we've misplaced the key. You really have no idea what to do. You're simply too hysterical to think straight. Next. Oh, AD is still balling and bopping. AD, enter code from sheet into code machine. Oh wait, that's not AD, that's PI. Sorry, I got mixed up. I only said AD because I saw AD down here. So Pickle Inspector is still falling. Very silly. AD, enter code from sheet into code machine. Oh, that's right, we have that game code. I forgot about that. You punch the game code into the code machine. You feel the game around you reconfiguring itself into a different saved state. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? Next, after going through a lengthy and mostly pointless series of events, you have finally managed to reassemble your phone. Maybe you can finally call for help and end this nightmare. Oh my gosh. I love how we just like kind of skipped over the whole business of finding the phone parts. It's like, after a bunch of stuff happened, we got your phone put back together. All right. Let's see. Maybe you can finally call for help and end this nightmare. However, you have been dialing the number for hours to no avail. There has been no answer. Maybe this time will be the charm? Oh yes, because on the other end of the line, Problem Sleuth also kept getting phone calls, but couldn't answer the phone because he didn't have all of his phone parts. Anyway, HD, call the strapping sleuth fella one more time. The man on the phone answers in a hard-boiled manner. He explains to you gruffly that he'd love to help you out, sweetheart, but he's up to his neck in all this weird puzzle shit. He hangs up. Ah yes, we've seen this scene already, so now we get to see what's going on the other end of the line. Next. You are a little disappointed, but you can sympathize with his need to address the weird puzzle shit. Very good. Next. In this state of the game, it appears the really convoluted puzzle has been solved. It probably took hundreds of pages to solve it. Oh my god, what happened here? So, like, this thing exploded. The cage, like, with the bird is now in the vat. The pumpkin poster seems to be, like, dripping something. And we have, like, I can't tell which character this is hanging from the ceiling, but this looks like a Problem Sleuth. Well then. Oh, and there's like a blinking green button here on the console too. It probably took hundreds of pages to solve it. You have no idea who was clever enough to solve that Sudoku up there, or tall enough for that matter. The solved puzzle appears to have activated a blinking button on the control panel. That's not Problem Sleuth? Okay. Can't really tell who that is. Like, it doesn't look short enough to be Ace Dick, but it doesn't look tall enough or dead on the inside enough to be Pickle Inspector. So I was like, well, Problem Sleuth perhaps, but I guess we'll see. Alright, Bookworm. Have fun hitting the books. Good luck to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Alright. So let's see. We activated a blinking button on the control panel. AD, push button. It releases the lock on the latch. A vertical column extends upward, but it bumps into the ceiling before the column's entrance can be fully revealed. There's not enough space for it to extend into. So wait, we gotta blow a hole in the ceiling or something. Oh, this is one of the random thugs that, like the ones PS used diplomacy on. Okay. Got it. That actually makes a lot of sense. Somehow. Alright, next. In this state of the game, you have finally finished falling. There is no one in the room, and nothing except for a magic medicine cabinet. Oh, that's right, because Pickle Inspector is on a spiritual journey. Now, so, let's see. HD. Grab the knife and let out terrifying battle cry. You pick up the knife. Its cuddly comfort calms your hysterical condition considerably. And alliteratively. Oh my goodness, there is alliteration there. But yeah, the hysteria gauge is way down. Next. Suddenly you flip out! Wielding the teddy bear has maxed out your hysteria gauge. This is very bad. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, PI, ogle the cabinet open. The medicine cabinet remains closed, however you do find yourself mildly disconcerted. Oh no, you're disconcertedly ogling yourself. Oh dear. See the sweat dripping from his brow. Oh, I am disconcerted. PI, open cabinet. Inside, along with some sort of dimensional rift, are assorted medicines. Alright, AD, put self on top of column and push button. Oh, we're going back to Ace Dick. Oh no. This is going to result in a death, isn't it? Yep. Splat. Go back. Why would you even think that was a good idea? Wait, no, better idea. AD, prop window above column and push button. Wait, there's a window above the column? Oh, he meant like prop the His window. Okay. The column easily extends into the ample space provided by the window. Well, that makes perfect sense. That's actually really clever. That's right, AD. Have you not played Portal? Man, if they had like a portal gun, that would make life so much easier. Yeah, Little Dragon, Problem Sleuth was written by Andrew Hussey. Yes, that's correct. Alright, AD, turn off the window. The bulk of the column is lopped off. You prop the window up over there, plug it back in, and shove the rest of the stuff off to the side. So I wonder if there's like a chunk of column that's going to be coming into play later that's like in that area now. In the imagination area. Oh, there it is! I was just wondering about that. Clonk! So it hits the monster in the head. The monster who has defecated out the Problem Sleuth skull, which we're going to need later on. AD, strap on parachute and enter the strap on parachute, enter the Acherontic hole. Is that how it's pronounced? Acherontic? I gotta look up this word, because I don't even know this word. What is the pronunciation of this?
Acherontic.
It is Acherontic. Okay. It's an adjective. Dark and dismal as one of the rivers Acheron and Styx in Hades. Ah, so basically it's saying enter the dark hole. It's just a fancy way of saying enter the dark hole. Alright. Anyway. You enter. The column stump recedes into the floor. The window falls over, upside down. Oh dear. I feel like that's not going to end well. HD. Stab, 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 stab. Alright, so AD has entered the column. Meanwhile, the window got flipped upside down. You're not sure why you're flailing around your cute teddy bear like this. You look a little closer and see something tied around its neck. Oh, what's tied around its neck, I do wonder. Pray tell. Look closer. It's a music box key! You put it in your inventory. Oh good, we need that music box key. HD, open music box. A dancer twirls and a sweet melody begins to play. The mirror becomes illuminated. Something is inside. Oh, this must be the is this the shop window? I feel like this is the shop window that we saw earlier. Because yeah, I think there was a dancer earlier when we saw the shop window in the imagination dimension. I don't really know what it is, but you know what I'm talking about. Next. It is a dashing man riding a noble mount. I remember this part. Your eyes meet. You are overwhelmed by feelings of longing. Is this the man of your destiny? Next. Oh, Harp, yeah, I'll have to go back and, like, look at the Midnight Crew portion of Homestuck again to, like, see the similarities in the weapon logic here. A new Twitch update is out now? For the app? I'll have to make sure I get that. Alright, the music stopped and you put the music box down. There is something looming out the window. Oh dear. That does not look good. Also, just a little detail I noticed when she opened the music box, I did notice that, like, the room went dark and, like, the only light was coming from the music box. So, I'm guessing that... So, like... And I know that when the shop window lights up in the imagination world itself lights up too, and that makes the monsters go away, so... Anywho. Alright. So the music stops, you put the music box down, there's something looming out the window. Your hysteria skyrockets! You feel dizzy, as if you're about to pass out. Oh no. Next. You wake up in a strange, dark room. Was that it? Has your quest of the spirit ended? Are the elves pleased? Oh, so we're back to being Problem Sleuth now. On the four walls of the room are large stone busts. Each appears to be blocking a doorway. Oh geez. Okay, so we have the weasels here. We have the elves here. We have whatever those clown things that had the pie here. And then, what is this? Looks like a bear? Maybe? But I don't know. P.S. Attempt to move weasel bust. It won't budge an inch. You are not surprised in the least, since you do not recall ever receiving a boon from the Weasel Kingdom. Oh, but... Pickle Inspector received a boon from the Weasel Kingdom, so perhaps Pickle Inspector will be able to move the Weasel Bust. Does that mean Problem Sleuth can move the... Wait, did Problem Sleuth receive a boon from the Elf Kingdom? I actually can't remember now. Ah, thank you, Serax. Alright, next. Something mystical is happening with the elf bust. It appears to be momentarily phasing out of this temporal plane. It looks as though you can pass through it. Fabulous. PI, enter cabinet portal. Egwene has sacrificed an Apetta. You monster. Alright, enter cabinet portal, Pickle Inspector. You hit your head against the rear of the cabinet, spilling all the medicine. You have a splitting headache. Maybe some of these pills will make you feel better. P.I. Blindly take large amounts of pills. Yes, nothing bad will happen. Hey, nerd in a skirt. Hi, happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, blindly take large amounts of pills. Did I miss a hydrate? I've done all the ones that popped up in my queue. I don't have anything outstanding in my queue currently. But you know what? I'll take 2 hydrates just in case. There we go. Those are either hydrates I missed or bonus hydrates. Anyway, yes. Let's take large amounts of unknown pills. Because that's the sensible thing to do. Oh, no, I got that one, Spicy Pickles. I did the hydrate that Serax redeemed, so no worries there. You take a large dose of the powerful hallucinogens. Yes, this seems sensible. Next. Ah, so now we're going on another spiritual journey. There is a tiny ace dick with a skull right there. Wait, is that actual ace dick? Like, does that become a thing later? I wonder. Alright, next. You are a nervous broad. You wake up locked in your apartment. For a second, you thought you saw something disappear into the mouse hole. Ah, maybe that really was ace dick. Who's to say? Next. Oh my god, ace dick. That's right. He went into that tube thingy, and I guess now he's gonna go on a spiritual journey here. AD, deploy parachute. Oh, that's right, because he did have a parachute from the control panel, so happily. Yes. No matter how stupid anything is, everything has a convoluted reason to happen. Yes, that is true. Oh, pigs! Okay, so that was the 4th bust I was wondering about earlier that had, like, its back turned, so I wasn't, like, sure what was going on there. But, alright, cool. You land in a mysterious realm. A small band of hogs, okay, I guess hogs, not pigs, technically, is there to greet you in the hospitable comfort of a muddy wallow. Your pulchritude is likely low enough to commune with these creatures. Alright. Establish superiority by punching nearest hog in snout. Bop. Oh my gosh, it's just a little bop. It's adorable. The hogs are enamored of your rowdy, no-nonsense brand of ruffianism. Your superiority has been clearly established. Next. Their leader, Porkhurst, relates to you the woes of his kind. They crave salted melons, yet the prize is guarded by a loathsome enemy. Ah yes, the weasels. Will you accept this righteous mission? Okay, so hold on. It seems like there's some kind of circular thing happening here. So the weasels feast upon elf eggs, the elves feast upon the pies of, like, the clowns. The hogs feast upon the salted melons of the weasels. So it seems like... Hold on. I need to draw this, actually. It seems like... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm just realizing something. So there's like 4 different groups of creatures. And on the map we saw earlier, there were like 4 nations at war with each other. So... Are those related? Are, like, the nations at war and the groups of creatures, like, one and the same? Or are they, like, is there, like, an analogous thing happening? But, anyway, hold on. So, we've got elves who feast upon the food of the clowns. We have the weasels, which prey upon the eggs of the elves. And then we have the hogs, who feast upon the food of the weasels. So that must mean the clowns feast upon something with the hogs, I guess. Anyway, so this is like... Hold on. This is like my diagram that I just drew up here. From what we've established so far. So... It seems like we have 4 groups, and one group preys upon another group, but they go around in a circle that way. That's what I'm guessing. Going to need this confirmed later on, but that seems to be what's being established here. But yes, it's the circle of life, a food chain, or in this case, the circle of stupidity. All right, little Dragon Kana, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a good weekend. Thank you for hanging out. See you next time. Alright. Let's see. They crave salted melons, yet the prize is guarded by a loathsome enemy. Will you accept this righteous mission? NB. Retrieve the lipstick from the bed. Ominously. You pick up the lipstick. It is a sultry shade of red. Nothing happens, but it makes you a little nervous. Okay, so we've got a nerves... So we've had a hysteria gauge, now we have a nerves gauge. I wonder what Ace Dick's spiritual journey is going to be like. NB, examine gazebo-ish model. Ah, this thing. It is a toy carousel affixed atop your full-length mirror. It will not turn or play its music without the carousel key. Oh, so this is like HD's music box thing that we saw earlier. So, anywho. NB, close medicine cabinet. You do not have the physical strength to close it. How strange. If only a tall, brawny fella would stop by. Maybe that pickle gentleman you remember reading about somewhere. Where was his card again? As you push the mirror, you notice your own reflection. Your frayed nerves have caused you to look dreadful. Your makeup could use some freshening. Oh, let's freshen the makeup. Enter door. Yes. You enter the control room. Wait, hold on. So PS went through the elf bust and is now in the control room where Ace Dick was. Apparently Ace Dick got there by taking the elf elevator. The elf-alator? I don't know. Elvalator? I'm trying to slap words together. Portmanteaus, I say. Let's see. Hey, look! An old-fashioned code machine! You wonder if there are any codes lying around to punch into it. Yeah, PS has finished his spiritual journey for now, so... It is a pigsty in here. You wonder what slob was responsible for this mess. Yes, check score. Oh, interesting. So, Ace Dick, Imaginary Lives 1. Score, 50,580. Rating, Brusque Mug. Sacred Urns toppled, 0. Oh my gosh, that Sacred Urns thing is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Problem Sleuth, Imaginary Lives 1. Score, 78,150. Rating, Stand Up Johnny. Mystic Ruins desecrated, 0. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna desecrate Mystic Ruins later? Pickle Inspector. Imaginary Lives 2. Score, 46,030. Rating, preternatural wise guy. And then hallowed tombs defiled, 0. Oh my gosh, are we gonna defile some hallowed tombs? My goodness. Oh, McCatnip, you rogue. Poor dear sweet Nepeta. Alright, NB, apply makeup. Oh, are these all done in Homestuck? Oh my gosh. To go back and check Homestuck later. One of these days I should reread Homestuck after like I've read like all the other MSPAs. And see like how many references I catch. Alright, something about this idea makes you very nervous. You proceed with nervous caution. Next. Suddenly you flip out. Wielding the lipstick has maxed out your nerves gauge. This is very bad. Next. You drop the disconcerting instrument. You may think twice before picking it up again. You're not sure if your nerves could take it. AD, accept righteous mission. What? No, of course not, Spicy Pickle. I would never sacrifice a Nepeta. I would never sacrifice a dear sweet Nepeta to take her beanie. Never. No, I would never do that, Nema. Let's see. You blindly accept and begin gathering melons into your parachute. It appears your intrusion is unwelcome. A weasel nearby is flipping the fuck out. AD, politely ask Weasel to calm the fuck down. You consider how to phrase the diplomatic request, but you come up empty. Your etiquette monstrance has no Mannersight shards. Ah, supporting my theory that there are only 8 Mannersight shards in existence. But clearly everyone has an etiquette monstrance. I mean, that's just a given. That's just common knowledge, right? We all have our own etiquette monstrances, but most of us are unable to be diplomatic because there's only 8 Mannersight shards. Next. You beat the weasel to death with your monstrance. Oh no. How is that monstrance even there in the first place? Like, like you don't have a. How do you like get your monstrance out of your inventory and beat it? To beat someone to death with it, like. I don't understand. Anyway, P.S. Go get a pig poster from Ace Dick's office. Why are we getting a pig poster? Oh, because I guess there's a code on the back of it. You go down the elevator and grab the poster. As you suspected, there is a game code printed on the back. Oh, cool. So we're going to mess up reality again and like Deus Ex Machina and blah, blah, blah. Things happen. P.S. Go back up. You return to the control room, but first you stop in your office and grab your window. You've grown fond of the thing and sort of missed it. You think it might be cool to have around for whatever reason. There's gonna be a reason there, isn't there? Yeah, where is this damn megaton key already? Like, why can't we just enter a code that puts us all like at the exit with the megaton key and then that's it? We all walk out. That's the end of Problem Sleuth. Problem solved. Problem sleuthed, I should say. NB, examine mural in order to calm nerves. It's not working! The mural is just too unpleasant! What's unpleasant about the environmental message being conveyed here? Plant native plants, enjoy our wetlands, preserve water. Like, these are all good things. I call shenanigans. NB needs to, like, chill out. That owl is kind of weird, though. Like, perhaps it's not so much the freaking out is over the messages, but rather just the artistic style. That frog is kind of cute, though. Alright. NB, search room to make sure it contains no fancy Santas. Well, of course, that makes sense. You are quite sure there are no fancy Santas to be found in your room, but just to be absolutely certain, you look around. Wait a minute. Is that... Oh fuck, it's a bunch of fancy Santas! Oh great. It is your prized collection. They always help to calm your nerves. It appears that one is missing. I guess we found the fancy Santas. You know what, this actually reminds me of like My mom actually has a bunch of fancy Santas that she puts out on display over the holidays, and they actually are quite fancy, so... Maybe my mom stole one of the fancy Santas. Damn it, Mom! Get out of Problem Sleuth! Alright. NB, pick up card next to phone. Disconcerted? Need a tall, brawny fella to come by and inspect your pickle? Perhaps I may be this fella. 1-800-OGLE now. Who does the marketing copy for everyone? Honestly. You pick up the business card. NB, call the fella. That's right. Just let me game, Mom. Yes, nerd in a skirt. I'm normally nice to my mom. She's a good person. Oh, your grandma does the same with Santa's spicy pickle? That's awesome. And Nema, so does your mom. That's cool. Moms are pretty great, I guess, sometimes. Depending on the mom. What is it with females who have birthed and their obsession with putting out fancy Santas? I don't know. Who's to say? I may never understand. Anyway, you pick up the business card. NB, call the fella. The tall, brawny fella does not seem to have a phone. Oh, he doesn't have a phone, does he? Next. Your nerves have elevated again. You accumulate enough worry points to add a new nerve tech to your arsenal. Level 3, case of the vapors. I've got a case of the vapors. You're about to pass out. And there's that face in the window again. This is the same face that HD saw earlier. Next. AD, return melons to pigs in manly fashion. Oh, so, and Pickle Inspector is now in this room here and is probably going to be able to go through the weasel door now. Interesting. So, it seems that this face in the window is somehow connected with the spiritual journey ending. So, I wonder what the dealio is there. AD, return melons to pigs in manly fashion. Alright, you can't! A band of enraged weasels is hot on your trail! Ah, but there is Porkhurst, sweet Porkhurst. He guides you into a hole in the tree trunk. Getting us to safety, for sure. Porkhurst has gratefully accepted the melons and departed, but not before leaving you with a profound quest of the spirit. Against the wall is a magic buffet table. Plated on its surface is a gorgeous feast. AD, open buffet cabinet. Are we really gonna open the buffet cabinet before even thinking of partaking of the feast? Is that really what's gonna happen? Because I would definitely just go for the food first. Throbbing magical energy is concealed within the furnishing. Okay, but eat the food. Like, look at that food there. There's like an entire, like, turkey here. There's like a ham. There's whatever these things are. And probably some sort of vegetables happening. I don't know. But, like, look at all that meat. Look at all that cartoon meat. I would go for that first. Cartoon meat is never not delicious, as far as I can tell. Kind of messed up that the hogs left you with a ham. Well, I mean, like... Yes. I mean, there's nothing to suggest that they're not cannibals. Like, that has not been established in the lore, so why would we assume that they're not? Food for thought. And hogs for food. Alright, P.S. Decipher code using Enigma machine. You enter the game code from the pig poster. The universe around you begins to change. Oh dear. How does it change now? Next. This code is taking you to an earlier point in the game. Oh dear. You are Ace Dick with no conscious knowledge of what just happened. Oh no. What's going to happen here? You have a strange sense of deja vu. You were about to take a parachute from a panel, but you space out and forget to take it. There was something else you were about to do. What was it? Oh my gosh. So, like, do we have to, like, remember the things that just happened that now no longer happened? Did the things that happened actually happen? Or, oh no. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Alright. Let's see. AD. Oh yeah, go through window. You land on the side of the enormous beast. There is something familiar about this situation as well. Something unfortunate is about to happen. Oh, right, because the light's about to come on and we're about to continue falling to our death. Quick, hop into storefront before beast disappears. You head for the window and notice an enticing skull along the way. Oh my gosh, did we really just like parkour off the monster, yoinked the skull, and went into the storefront window? That's really what happened? Oh my gosh. The original retcon. Yes, recursive. Perhaps that is true. AD, ignore the portal. There's victuals to be had. Oh! There's little AD like right there in this little portal. I wonder if something similar happens with like the mouse hole in what's her face's room? I already forgot. Nervous Broad, I think was the name. Okay. Victuals? Yeah, what are victuals? I gotta look up what a victual is now. Let's Google the meaning of the word victual. Victual, noun, food or provisions. Ah, yes, the food. The food that I said we should have gotten first. Right. You disregard the mysterious gateway. You would probably only bump your head on the back of the thing anyway. You partake of the mouth-watering feast. That's right, I am glad that A-Stick ignored the portal in the buffet and went straight for the food instead. That is exactly what you should do. Next. In spite of your tremendous stomach capacity, you pass out from overeating. You feel yourself drifting to another plane of reality. Ah, this is where A-Stick goes on his journey. A-Stick appears to, like, not have changed bodies here. Oh, hey, Doctor 773211, how you doing? You're new, yay, well, welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, and Nema having me hydrate, so thank you, Nema. Ah. Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Alright, next. And that was the end of Chapter 7. We are on Chapter 8 now.